Hey, I'd like to walk you through a little bit of our behind the scenes video here. I'd like to thank Andy Howell and Ghost Ship, Brandon Van Auken of the ShadowGraph Studios for his special effects and compositing work. So we drafted up a storyboard, got some keyframing together. We had some establishing shots we wanted to do and some sequencing, like a fishing sequence, various pirate sequences, as well as some crowd shots and surfing and some skateboarding. And we lined that out from start to finish and determined what our rough timeline was going to be. And then once we had that together, we thought, okay, well, what about art direction? Let's take a look at what's going on there. We looked at these Max Fleischer cartoons, from the late 20s and early 30s, particularly the Popeye shorts. And we thought, oh, this is a great look. It was Andy and myself and Brandon. We just thought, oh, this is just a great look to maintain that Outer Banks, heritage. And, from there, we just began animating. So right away, we went into some of the skateboard sequences and tried to inject some comedy here, but also try to be as technical as possible. Here's an onion skin shot here where I worked with Andy on this one just to try to get it as technically correct as possible. Hope we pulled that off. And some of the detail that we put into here's a treasure chest and a lot of the other details, like here's some teak and some cast iron rivets and pulleys, hemp rope, all the things that you would see that would be hand painted in a Max Fleischer cartoon. All the backgrounds are just like really gorgeous and hand painted, and the animation, of course, is great. But you could see the detail that went into something hand painted. Here's a final shot there. One of our crowd sequences, some effects here. And everything we could do just to kind of make it again feel like an old Max Fleischer cartoon, but again have this kind of contemporary zing on it. So here's our figurehead. She came out great. This is a little bit of a work in progress shot. Oh, and then all the graffiti that was done here by Dr. Dax. I mean, this guy, he just did a great job with all the tagging and the graffiti. I did everything I could to just composite against the ship and make it look like a bunch of troublemaking pirates were, sailing this thing off the coast of the Outer Banks. And, I hope everybody enjoys it. Okay, I'm going to sign off, but I want to thank Andy Howell and Ghost Ship for the opportunity to work on this project. I'd also like to thank Brandon Van Auken and the ShadowGraph Studios for all your compositing and special effects work. And I just hope that everybody really enjoyed, watching it as much as I did working on it. And I'm really looking forward to working on the next one. And I'm going to hand it over to Andy if I had forgotten anyone on this project, because I know there's some great music done on it, and I just don't want to forget any of those people. So Andy, I'll hand it over to you.